So I want to start off by saying all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shout out to the whole flesh star with 144,000. So, title of this lesson will be more and more it shows the truth is for the elect only, man. You know, as we starting to see, man, as you seeing, like, as the elders, as the elders and things, been doing videos, been showing like little clips before the videos, things like that. You see a lot of Jake going off, a lot of Jake going out bad, saying a lot of dumb, ignorant things, right? And that's why this truth is not for them, man. That's why the truth is for the elect only. You know what I'm saying? Because, just getting straight to it, you know what I'm saying? Um, Proverbs 24:7, right? It says, wisdom is too high for a fool. He that open his mouth, he that not open his mouth in the gate, right? He opened his mouth not in the gate. It's like he opened not his mouth in the gate, right? Jake gonna do nothing. Jake gonna do nothing but talk. He don't do no works, man. Wisdom too high for a fool, man. They don't understand it. They don't get it, man. And they ain't meant to get it, right? They ain't that spirit of slumber, man. They ain't that spirit of sleep, right? Because the truth is for the elect, man. The ones who gonna get up and stir up. The ones who gonna go, who gonna take their talents, gonna get 5 talents and bring back 10, right? Gonna go Matthew 25:20, right? It says, and he that have received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou hast delivered unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things, even thou unto the joy of your Lord, man. So he get his talents to the ones who gonna go out here and do the will and do the works, man. Who gonna strive, right? Who gonna strive until the end, who gonna get out here and stir up, like Peter told us, man. Get out here and stir up, bring it to the remembrance, man. Get out here and prophesy against his wicked kingdom. Get out here and give a warning out to the nation, man. Return back to the Lord, you're gonna be destroyed. But only the elect gonna do that. Only the elect gonna be able to receive that. Now let's understand that spirit, that confidence of Yahweh Shah. The rest of these Jake wicked and simple, man. Right? It says, he also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them, right? And so as you see, like, one got 5 talents, one got 2 talents. That's that faith, man. It's that measure of faith, man. To whom is given, to whom is required, man. Too much is required, right? Roughly paraphrasing, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but you gotta grow, you gotta learn, you gotta continue to strive, Like I watched yesterday on YouTube how watch one Apostle Hard lessons. Then this thing, he went live again. This thing went live again. And a lot, he like, it's my 3rd video today. Not bragging thing, but he got them 5 talents, man. He pushing, he's scribing, man. He like the man with 5 talents. He gonna go out, take that 5 and multiply more, right? That's why that's why these men of the elect. The elder apostles, the elder brothers, the elder brothers and a lot of the brothers GMS, man, they gonna get out here and do the work. They gonna do the videos, get on the highways and byways. They gonna do the things, right? Speaking 100% truth, right? He said, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, and I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast sown and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid your talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast this Slaka. Lo, there thou hast thine Slaka. Lo, there thou hast that is thine, right? So ain't afraid, man. You gonna go hide your talent. You don't get out here and do the works, do the will. How about Yahweh Shai? You ain't gonna do that, right? So Yahweh Shai telling, he said, his Lord answered, said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, man. He said, thou knowest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, right? So to put his money in the bank, man. He should have put his money in the bank. Maybe who got some interest off of it. He gave you knowledge and wisdom. How about Yahweh Shai? You ain't do nothing with it. That's why the truth for the elect, man. And he say, that at my coming I should have received my own with usury, right? Usury just money. Interest, man. He could have got his own. He could have came and got his own way, He could have gave that talent to somebody else, right? He could have helped He could have gave that talent to somebody else, and that person could have got out here on the highways and byways preaching and doing the will, do the works. We how about shot and brought one of the elect in. But you got these simple and wicked Jake. But that's why this truth is only for the elect, man. The ones who gonna do these things, the ones who gonna strive and push, right? He said, take therefore the talent from him and give it to him which had 10 talents, man. Give it to the ones who gonna strive, who gonna do it, who gonna get out here and do how it's by way. Hey, show him right here the deep things, man. He been doing videos, he been scribing. Put his spirit on him to go into this, man. To edify, man. That's what it's for, man. This knowledge of truth is for edification, man. To bring us back, to gather the elect, so we can get back with the Most High and get out of this wicked kingdom. But only the elect gonna do that. That's why the truth is only for the elect, man. You got a lot of wicked Jake who lost his hell out here, man. Who bug outs, who sell outs, man. You know? He says, for to everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away, even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. Therefore there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Right? Because we know when Yahweh and angels come for the sky, when he come destroy this wicked kingdom, you're gonna be destroyed right along with it, man. But the elect gonna be beamed up. Why? Because he been doing the works. He been doing what he gotta do. He said, for everyone that hath shall be given, he shall have abundance, man. Who been doing the works, who been scribing, you know, who been pushing, who been doing the will of Yahweh Shah, who ain't hiding, who ain't slothful, who ain't wicked. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we taking the talents he give us and we scribing and we pushing, man, to the end, man. You know? Let me see which I want to hit. But we doing this thing, man. You know, because like I said earlier, like I quoted earlier, man, just as much as, you know, just as much as it is men set to be saved, is men set for destruction, man. Because these people are wicked, you know. That's why it's true for the elect, though, man. For the ones who gonna get out here and push the will and push the work. You know, these ones who go off, who been sad, these wicked ass Jake, who get out here on these podcasts, get out here on these social media sites and talk all crazy and come at the Israelites for no reason. That just goes to show you why the truth is for the elect, because they'll understand it. Meanwhile, niggas out here telling you how you can be saved, how you can live, how you can have immortal life. You know what I'm saying? How you can be immortal, how you can beat death. And you telling them they rude, they wrong for telling a lady this, telling the white man, come on, man. You know, I'm looking for the Book of Jude real fast, quick precept, because you know I kind of did this lesson like literally just a few minutes ago, but it ain't saved through the screen recordings. But Lord willing, we ain't tripping. You know, we'll do the works, man. We'll do it however many times we got to do it. I can't find this book. Bear with me. I might be looking right on over. Jude 1:4, right? It says, for there are certain men crept and unawares, who were before of old, right? Ephesians 1:4, you got men who've been set, who've been predestinated, who have been predestinated, chosen, right? Predestinated to be the truth, the elect, right? Who before the world was even made, before the world was even thought of, right? You also got men who are set to be condemned, who are set to be destroyed, man. Right? He says, who were before the old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of our power into lavishness and denying the only Lord Yahweh and our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. So that's what they doing. But that's why the truth for the elect, though. The ones who gonna strive until the end, the ones who will continue to push no matter what, man. You know? Because if it was up to the damn wicked Jake, man, we would have been destroyed already, right? Well, Isaiah 1:9, right? As it reads, says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, man, the elect, man, that remnant, man, the chosen ones, right? He said, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. We should have been like Sodom and to Gomorrah, because we could have been destroyed, but if the Most High didn't leave us that remnant, we would have been destroyed, man. That's why this truth is for the elect only, man. Because you other niggas gonna get us, you other niggas would have got us killed, man. All you niggas can't, you can't, come on, man. You can't be around us. You can't because you slothful, you wicked. If it was up to you, we would have been dead already, man. Because you dumb. You listen to everything that Esau so-called white man, all these other nations, all these other people around you say, except the only man who out here trying to help you, give you a warning, man. But you don't see us in that suspect. It's same as when the prophets think that was nature, right? Quick precept, right? Romans 11:7. Or it's like Romans 11, I'm starting at verse 1. It says, I say then, and you know this Paul talking, right? He says, I say then, hath Yahweh cast away his people? Yahweh forbid. For I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Yahweh hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Wote ye not what the scripture saith of Elias, how he maketh intercession to Yahweh against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed your prophets and digged down thine altars. I am left alone, and they seek my life, man. So they go since back then from days of old, because them same spirits that don't believe, they back here today. That's why Yahweh told them. And when I was thinking, this in John chapter 8, right? So you gonna die in your sins, man. You gonna die in your sins, because what? Since the prophets been walking earth, wicked Jake been wicked, man, going off, despising the prophets, going against the prophets, going out here saying if right now if they was to get on the intercom and say, if you see an Israelite on the highways and byways, turn them in. Jake could be the first nigga out that time to turn them in. But I know they be it over here. We got a cash reward for such amount of money. If you can call us when you see him or turn them in, you'll get this cash reward. Man, oh, but I remember it was over there. Let's go over there. That's how Jake is, man. They wicked, right? He said, but what saith the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved, right? That remnant mean remainder, right? So he said, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed to the image of Baal. And the image of Baal goes into, the things of today. The beast today, Satan, the white Jesus, man. All these false gods here today, right? It says, even so, at this present time, also there's a remnant, man, a remainder, according to the election of grace. If by grace there is no more of works, otherwise grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace, otherwise work is no more work. What then? Israel hath not obtained what he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Man, the elect, man. The rest of them in that spirit of slumber, man, that spirit of sleep, man. Isaiah 29, starting at verse 10, man. This book is sealed unto them. They can't see or hear the prophets, man. They don't understand what this book is talking about. They don't understand the scriptures. They don't got that light, man. They in this kingdom of darkness, walking in darkness, man. But that's why this truth is for the elect, the ones who gonna get out here and stir up, who gonna do the will and do the works of Yahweh Shai. That's why he say, man, matter of fact, why he saying 2nd Ezra 8:1, right? He said, he answered me saying, the most High has made this world for many, but the world to come for few, man. For few, and that few is the elect, man. You got wicked Jake out here who's just going off. But don't get me wrong, all Israel going to be brought into the kingdom, right? Matthew 5:19, you got the least and the great, right? What role you going to play in the kingdom, man? Because we know Revelation 3:21, right? Roughly paraphrasing, we gonna be sitting on the throne. We're gonna be sitting on the throne with Yahweh Shai. We're gonna be sitting on the throne with Yahweh Shai, man. What role you gonna play? That's the elect, though, man. The elect gonna scribe and push. That's why the elect got the truth, man. The faithful ones, the ones who scribe and push through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. That's why he say Galatians 5:18. If you are under the spirit, if you in the spirit, you're not under the law. Meaning, when you in the spirit, you gonna automatically walk in that circumstance. You're gonna walk circumspectly. You ain't gonna be out here going off, talking crazy about Yahweh Shai, denying the Lord, going off, worshiping all these false gods, worshiping all these false religions, doing all these wicked things, eating pork, worshiping these holidays, celebrating these holidays, man. You're going to return back. You're going to get right. You're going to separate yourself from Babylon, because this place is going to be destroyed, right? He said, I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, though it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made. Earthen vessels, what? That's the wicked average Israelites, man. The ones who out here, yeah, man. The prophets are the ones who making hospitals. They the ones out here doing. Come on, or why? If African Americans are Israelites, why does that matter? Come on, man. right? He said, but little dust that gold cometh of. What is that gold? That elect, man. He said, even so is the course of this present world. There be many created, but few shall be saved, man. And that few is the elect. The truth only for the elect because they don't get it. They don't got the spirit of Yahweh. They got the spirit of the wicked. They got the wicked spirits on them, man. Going off, doing dumb things, right? Doing the wicked things, the contrary things to this word, right? Let's see what precept I want to hit, right? And going back to the point I made, because you gotta know Yahweh knew who was gonna go off, man. Matter of fact, Deuteronomy 4:25, Yahweh knew who was gonna go off, right? But that's why he reserved the remnant, man. That's why he reserved his elect, the ones who he foreknew, right? And I'm bringing that out next, right? Deuteronomy 4:25, he said, when thou shalt beget children and children's children, and ye shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves. He knew who was gonna go off. He knew he was going to corrupt ourselves, right? And make a graven image or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh your power to provoke him to anger, right? Come on, man. He knowing who was going to go off. He knowing who was going to go off, right? He knowing it was going to be wicked. That's why he had this elect, right? Ephesians 1:4, right? According as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, but we should be holy and without blame, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahweh Shai Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, man. That's why he been had his elect chosen, man. But that's why this truth is for the elect, because he knew Jake was gonna be out here being wicked. Jake been wicked since back then. The same spirits that don't believe now, the same spirit that didn't believe back then. But the same spirits who been believing, they been believing, man. Right? They been believing. Please, I want to hit. Let me hit that Proverbs fast, cause they simple, man. Right? Proverbs 1. I want to get straight to the point. I think I had 20. Yeah. Proverbs 1:22, right? It says, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, right? They dumb. They gonna always hate knowledge, man. They gonna always be simple, man. They gonna go off. They gonna always do the wicked things, right? It says, turn ye at my reproof. I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. How you doing that? Through the prophets, man. Through the prophets. I got it right here in my notes, man. Through the Holy Spirit, through the prophets, man. Through the prophets, doing the prophets out here on the highways and byways teaching, doing the things, man. The elect, the tabernacle of David, man. Right? That's why this truth is for the elect. Because them the ones who going to understand and receive these things, man. They're the ones who going to strive and push in that aspect. They ain't going to fall out the ways of this world, right? They're going to return back. He left himself a remnant, man. You know, who gonna strive, right? Who gonna strive, who gonna push. Go to it. Amos, I want to say 9. Amos 9, I started at verse 10, right? He said, all the citizens of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. They gonna die, man. They got that prideful spirit. They don't got that fear, y'all by shout. They don't want to return back. They gonna get punished, man. Right? He said, in that day, I'll raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, man, the elect, right? He said, and close up the breaches thereof, and I'll raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, man. And our old rulership, we was ruling in Jerusalem, man. Right? Right here, man. We in that day, the hopeful elect, the tabernacle of David, right? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, what Apostle Tar say, man. You know what? Well, even what the precept say, man. You slothful wicked one, man. Get in the book and read, man. Luke chapter 21, man. You know, he gonna raise us back up. Starting with the elect, man. He gonna bring us back into our rulership, man. Like Apostle Tar say, man, you niggas don't read. Y'all ain't reading, man. You niggas ain't gonna go deep into the precepts. Go read it, man. You gonna see, man. He gonna raise us back up. And why he say you grieve Jerusalem, man? Cause we was in rulership. But you people don't, y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't know that knowledge. Y'all don't have that knowledge. Y'all don't got the spirit to understand those things, right? Y'all don't know about the Romans invade Jerusalem 70 AD. You don't know about us being in captivity of the Assyrians, Babylonians. That's why we gotta get back into our rulership, man. We done been smoked down there by every people, man. We done been And slaves done been the low down of every people, right? You niggas ain't never thought of when it's gonna be our turn, which it was our turn, but now you niggas ain't never thought of when we gonna get back into our rulership. You know, because you people don't got that spirit, man. You got the spirit of the world, right? You got the spirit of the world, but that's why the truth's for the elect, man. You know, and his ways of Book of Sirach 39:24, his ways are plain to the holy and his stomach block to the wicked. Because if you really understand it, right? When I was talking about earlier, how how if he didn't leave us a remnant, we down there be destroyed. But that's why a lot of Jake gonna get that ass whooping, the old fastest ass whooping, right? But you're gonna be brought back into the kingdom through righteousness, man. Through the elect, through the righteous men. All that wicked shit gonna be gone. All that wicked shit gonna be gone, man. You're gonna be brought back go to the second covenant, man. We're gonna be made perfect. The laws and commandments gonna be written in our hearts and minds. Right? Ain't gonna be no more sin, but you're gonna be brought through righteousness. And the women, you're gonna be a righteous families, right? The righteous women who scribe, things that nature. You're gonna be a righteous families. But all Israel gonna be brought back into the kingdom, but a lot of Jake gotta get destroyed first. Why there's truth for the elect, man? The ones who gonna scribe into the end, the ones who gonna overcome, the ones who gonna overcome this wicked place, right? Who ain't gonna fall to the image of God, who gonna stay focused in this truth, man. Let's see what precept I want to hit, man. We'll go to Isaiah 10, right? Because your people are a hypocritical nation, man. Hebrews 10 at verse 6, right? He said, I will send him against a hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath. I will give him a charge to take spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mere streets, right? Because this had to happen to our nation. This had to happen to our nation because niggas, to this day, niggas still a hypocritical nation. We could have Jake. That's why Esau gonna come through killing shit. That's why Esau gonna come through cutting shit up, man. Cause Jake wicked as hell. Jake gotta get punished, man. Jake gotta get destroyed. Jake gotta get their ass whooping so they can get right. But the elect, right? Matter of fact, going to matter of fact, before I even go, I'm gonna go to Matthew 24, right? Precept on that. But the elect gonna overcome these things, right? Right? Matthew 24 and 31, right? He says, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other, man. His elect gonna get up out of here. His elect gonna overcome these things, man. That's why the elect out here giving the warnings, why we out here stirring up to let Jake know, hey, get right. Hey, return back to the Lord. But Jake's still caught up in these wicked ways, man. But like I say, it goes to show every day, man, more and more, man, that this truth is only for the elect, man. Cause they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna understand it, right? They in that spirit of slumber, man. They in that spirit of sleep, man. They can't understand this truth, right? They ain't gonna get this truth. They gonna always be wicked, man. They gonna always go out. They gonna always talk contrary to the word, right? That's why he say that he gonna laugh at their calamity, man. It's gonna be I was right here, Evan, man. Right here, Matthew 24 and 37, he said, but as the days of Noah were, so shall be the coming of the Son of Man, right? For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until that day Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the Son of Man be. That then two shall be in the field, and one shall be taken, and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, then one shall be taken, and the other left, man. So it's gonna be just like that, man. There's there's a video Elder Apostle Gabar. He was talking about this, man. How they was banging on the door. Hey, let us in. They was banging on the door for other Noah and the ark, man. Let us in. Let us in. That's how they gonna be, man. That's how they gonna be. Crying. Hey, hold up, man. I ain't gonna lie. What them men at? That was out on the highways always telling us about this. What those men that was on the corner? They told us about. They warned us about these things. Where they at? They can tell us what to do. They can tell us where to go. The whole time, Most High done got the elect up out of here. But that's why there's true for the elect, though, man. Cause we gotta do our part. You can't just think that you gonna get the good part if you ain't done no work behind it. Nah, you gotta do the works, man. You gotta strive, but that goes into a lot of Jake gotta be destroyed, man. Cause that's why it's true for the elect. They're the ones who gonna take their talents and go take 5 and bring back 10. Who gonna take 2 and bring back 4? They gonna strive until the end. They gonna do the works, man. The truth is for the elect, man. To bring back knowledge, to bring back the elect unto the gathering of the elect for the Most High. Cause Jake gonna forever be out here. If it was up to Jake, man, this shit we'd be out here forever from trying to get right. But that remnant, right? Isaiah 21:10, right? But that remnant, he left that remnant for us, so that therefore, we're gonna be okay. What it is, let me see. So I can bear with me. Hold up. Isaiah 10, it's like, starting at verse 21, right? He said, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness, man. Even though it's a lot of Israelites here, man. And you see a lot of Israel, they know they Israelites, man. They know they know they Israelite. Why we Israelite? Why should this? Why the Israelites ain't doing this and that? Why Israelites ain't doing this and that? Because y'all don't got the knowledge and understanding. It ain't for us to do all this. We under the curses. We supposed to be going through hardship down this. This ain't our kingdom. That's why we supposed to depart. That's why we ain't telling you out here to, hey man, go get you a good job, stay out the way, man. Go run you up some money. We ain't telling you that shit. We telling you, hey, depart from this world and return back to Yahweh Shai. That's all we telling you. Hey, Esau, eat all you other nations, y'all gonna go into slavery, y'all gonna be our slaves, y'all gonna be our captives, man. Right? We was captives to a lot of you niggas, but y'all gonna be our captives, man. Luke, what is it? Luke 18:7? Right? What it says, Luke 18:7, shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cried that night unto him, though he bear long with them? Right? I got right here in my notes, man. Pray means bed, man. Shall he not avenge us, man? Who cried that night to him, man? All the shit we going through down here, all the shit we facing. Shall he not? But then he say, then the Most High say, what is it? Romans 12:19, leave vengeance unto him. He gonna get us back right. He gonna put us back into our right state. He gonna put us back into our rulership. But niggas don't get that. But it goes to show again why this truth is more and more it shows more and more the truth is only for the elect, man. You people have no knowledge, right? Sod's children, man. Matter of fact, that made me think about Baruch, man. For real, you talking about all that, talking about slavery and everything. Because while we in these captivities, what do he say? For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captives, they shall remember themselves, man, and shall know that I am the Lord their power. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear, man. Who is them? That's the elect, man. That's the elect, man. The ones who gonna understand and return back, right? The ones who Yahweh came back for. The ones who knew they was sick, right? Let's see if I might spell that wrong. For the see. Sorry, I watch y'all. Luke 5:31, right? And it reads, says, but their scribes and Pharisees murmured against him, saying, why do you eat and drink with publicans and sinners? And Yahushua answering said unto them, they that are whole need not a physician. They do out here thinking they righteous, they living in righteous. They ain't doing nothing wrong. They worshiping, they going to church every Sunday. They done got baptized. They don't Israelites, they just talking crazy. Everybody gonna be saved. Most High God ain't that type of God who ain't gonna destroy these people. He gonna make sure everybody good, right? He said, I'm gonna start over, right? And how was answer saying to them, they that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. I came not to call the righteousness, but sinners to repentance. The ones who know they going off, the ones who are able to separate clean from unclean. And not just talking about food, I'm talking about all the works of iniquity, man. Being able to get away from these wicked things. Being able to turn back to the God. Being able to get out these damn churches. Being able to stop celebrating these pagan holidays. You know, and having an understanding to know why. Right? That's what make you a proper guy, you know. In order to know the real truth, you gotta know the lie. And all this shit is a lie, but they don't know the lie, man. They don't know that all this shit is a lie, right? They don't know that Job 13:4, man. They are forces of liars. They don't know that Esau forces of liars, man. They think we out here prophesying wrong. They think we out here quoting the scriptures wrong. But we know we got the comforter, right? We got the comforter, the understanding the truth from Yahushua, right? What is that? I want to read that. I start at verse 10, right? It says, but Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his spirit. For the spirit searches all things, yeah, the deep things of Yahweh, man. So we got that spirit, John 14, man. Verse 56 to that comforter, man. He left that unto us, right? So we can understand, be left unto the elect. The elect gonna understand these things. The elect gonna receive these things, man. More and more, and it's showing that every day. Jake's so gone off and so wicked, he can't even understand these things, right? He let me see. Go ahead and bring it out and think about it, man. He sought his children, man, right? Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sought his children. They have none understanding, man. They don't got no understanding. They don't got no understanding. They going off, right? But the elect gonna understand these things. The elect gonna receive these things. You know, he says they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. The elect gonna have that. Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie, we ain't doing that. Hey, you know that we'll do this and that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, scriptures ain't quote that. Scriptures ain't say that. That ain't what Yahweh said us to do, right? We out here to prophesy, do the will, do the works. Yahweh said, hey, let's go do this. Nah, that's not what we're supposed to do. Because that's that spirit, that's that discernment. That's on the elect, the ones who gonna strive, who gonna push, who gonna constantly endure, right? What it is, I'm gonna say Ephesians 5. Let me see. Right? Oh yeah, it's like the book of Sirach, 2:2, right? It says, "Set your heart aright and constantly endure. It makes not haste in a time of trouble, man." Right? Cause the ones who falling after Yahweh Shai, they're gonna be saved, right? They're gonna be saved, right? And that's why what's that precept that he said, you know, basically saying the troubles ain't gonna go on for long for the elect's sake, man. Cause it ain't gonna go on for long for the elect's sake. Cause really, you know what I'm saying, we ain't even gonna taste death, Lord willing. Really, when it pop out, Yahweh Shai gonna beam us up, man. He gonna beam us up into the chariot. We're gonna be looking down and niggas getting destroyed, man. They're gonna get punished. down there pointing about, man, yeah, his ass right there definitely get destroyed. This nigga talking about why the prophets are the ones who out here building hospitals and shit. Whoop his ass. Do something like they do in the movies. Make the beams keep hitting him. Don't even just fry him all the way here. Just let the beams keep hitting him. Hit his fingers first and his arm, all of it. That's what Jake need, man. You know? Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? We are that hopeful that we strive to the end, we push, you know what I'm saying? We keep doing the will, we keep doing the works. But that's of the elect, because we know ain't nothing gonna bring us out of the truth. As long as Yahweh shall keep us in it, ain't nothing gonna bring us out of it, man. Romans 8, Paul said, man, you know, can't nothing bring us out of it, right? Romans 8, right? Just quickly get to the point where, start at verse 33, now we jump down, right? He said, Romans 8:33, who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh's elect? It is Yahweh that justifies. I just keep reading down. He said, who is he that condemneth? It is Christ, is a Mashiach, Yahweh Shah that died. Yeah, rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of Yahweh, who make an intercession for us, right? And that goes into second covenant, man. Because you got to know, in the first covenant, right, are people going off. Yeah, they had sacrifice for their sin and everything of that nature. But like it said in Hebrews, right, you know, how they use the red heifer, you know, how they purify their sins. Well, we got the Day of Atonement, you know, to basically, like, you know, to repent, you know, and sacrifice for our sins for that whole year. But like it says in Hebrews 10 verse 1, right, it says, for the law having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of the things, not the very image of things, can never with those sacrifices which they offer year by year continually make the comers there until perfect, right? Because we trying to keep a perfect law in the imperfect body, right? He says, for then would they have not ceased to be offered, because that the worshipers once purged should have had no more constant sin, right? So we trying to keep this perfect law with an imperfect body, but when we sacrifice for these sins, we still got remembrance of these sins. And majority of the time, these niggas will go sin again. It's still going off. So it got to a point where Yahweh Shai wasn't even, Yahweh wasn't even trying to smell that shit no more. He didn't want to smell the sacrifice no more. He got tired of it, man. But that goes into the second covenant, man. That's why Yahweh Shai knew he had to die, though. That's why Yahweh Shai knew he had to die, because that was his purpose, right? Because we know in our first covenant we sacrificed, right? Let me see. It's right here. Let me see. I just started verse 11, Hebrews 9:11, right? He said, but Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, being in high priest of good thing, what it say? Hebrews chapter 7, starting verse 25, right? Reading on down, you know how I talk about how we had high priest and high priest, and Israel, who first the high priest would sacrifice sheep, lamb, goat for their sins, and then they'll sacrifice for our people, right? But you got Yahweh Shai, who came and did the ultimate sacrifice one time for his sins, as Adam, Isaac, Solomon, right? But really Solomon and Adam when he went off, right? And then you got, you know, then he sacrificed once for his sins, then our sins once, though, made himself a high priest, right? So this is right here. But Mashiach being become an high priest of good things to come by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is to say, not of this building, neither by the blood of goats and cows, but by his own blood he entered into the holy place, having ordained eternal redemption for us. For if the blood of bulls and of goats and the ashes of a heifer, because you will burn the heifer, right? You will burn the heifer, the red heifer, you will burn it. That's how they will purify their sins, right? Sprinkling the unclean, sanctified the purifying of the flesh. How much more shall the blood of Mashiach Yahweh Shai, who through eternal spirit offer himself with spot to Yahweh, purge your conscience from the dead works to serve the living power, man. But so going back to Romans, man, he that intercession for us, man, that mediator, man, who brought us back into the favor of Yahweh, man. That's the purpose of Yahweh coming, Yahweh Shai sending. That's the purpose of Yahweh sending Yahweh Shai down with the 100% truth. Was when he left unto the apostles, that comfort into the apostles, or the disciples who turned into the apostles, and those disciples, apostles, and even the prophets, they still here today. They still here today, man. Those same spirits are still here today, prophesying, doing the will and do the work. That's why those same spirits that was going off back then, they still here. And the same spirits that was believing still here. Well, that's why the truth for the elect, right? The same ones who believed on him back then, who walked after him, that's the same ones who here today, right? That's why he said, look who, Philippians 3:17, that's why he say, look for the men who walk after me. You look at them as an example, man. Because if you go back to the days of old, if you go back to the book of Sirach, what he say? Any man in the days of old who followed after me, was there any who was why the family break it out? Ecclesiastes 2:10, right? He said, look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right? The righteous man who did the works, who did the things, who did the righteous things, were they ever left bound? No. Right? That's why it goes into 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 42, man. They gonna get that crown. What Paul say? Paul got beheaded, so he didn't get his crown then, but what he say? He have a crown for me. Let me go to it. Let me go to that also. I'm saying, but the simple Jake won't be able to understand these things, right? The simple Jake, they want the earthly things. They want the things of they want things of this nature, right? They want the let me see. Yeah, I just want to make sure I quoted it right. Celestial is heavenly. They want the terrestrial things, man. They want the earthly things, man. Right? Let me see. Right here, 2 Timothy 4:8, he said, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not only me, but to all them also that love his appearing. Right? And you go into 2 Ezra 2 and verse 42, reading on down, things that nature, it talk about, when Ezra's seen on the mount, right? He seen the angel and he seen the Yahweh Shai putting the crowns on the righteous man on the righteous man Yahweh Shai, right? And he tell him, he ask him yo, what he doing over there? And he telling him yeah, them men who was prophesying and proclaiming the name of Yahweh Shai to this day. To what the thing say? What that little boxing dude say? To this day, man. They been proclaiming and preaching in his name to this day, so they got the crown, man. But that's why I say, man, this truth is more and more for the elect, because the simple ones ain't gonna understand that, man. The simple ones ain't gonna understand that. They don't really know what they dealing with. They don't really understand how powerful this truth is, man. But that's why this truth is for the elect, man. Going back to Romans, right? Romans 8 and verse 34 again. Who is he that condemneth? It is Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, that died, yet rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of Yahweh, who also make intercession for us. Once again, right? It goes into that. So that first covenant, we sacrifice blood, lamb, sheep, goat, things of that nature, right? We sacrifice the blood of those animals, but now Yahweh Shai, he laid his blood down for us to sacrifice. That goes to the second covenant. That's why we're gonna be made perfect. That's why we're gonna have all things. The laws and commandments are gonna be written in our hearts and minds. We're gonna be made perfect. We made perfect through our sufferings down here, though. For the things we face down here, then we get into the kingdom. We're gonna have immortal bodies. We're gonna have spiritual powers. We're gonna have wealth. We're gonna have everything, man. Verse 35, who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach Yahweh Shai? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword or peril or sword, as is written, for your sakes we are killed all day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, our Lord. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing gonna be able to deceive the elect, right? Because the elect been chosen, man. Elect been predestinated. But that's why this truth is for the elect, man. They the ones who gonna have the knowledge and the understanding to be able to push and to scribe and not to be out here saying all this dumbass shit about the Most High. Because talk crazy about the Most High is a crazy thing, man. Because when he come reveal his power, man, he gonna come destroy this damn place and you gonna be destroyed right along with it. And you gonna be looking, oh, man, I ain't mean none of that. I ain't know. You know, man. You know. You go into that precept, ain't no more cloak for their sin, right? Because you got the prophets, the elder teachers of this truth. They the judges of this earth, man. The prophets, they the judges of this earth. They let you know, hey, this earth is a wicked ass place. Israel, return back to the Lord. Esau, all the other nations, you gonna be destroyed, right? You got to judge, and the Most High will use that again. That's why he say you got no cloak for your sin. If he had not come, if I had not come, then they would know they would not let his sin. Paraphrasing, but he came, so therefore ain't no cloak for their sin, because Yahweh Shai came, let us know the shit that's going on is unrighteousness, right? You know what I'm saying? But well, man, this truth is for the elect, man. The truth is for the elect only, man, and it's showing, man. You know, like I say, I really had done this lesson already. I really did a way more powerful lesson, but you know, Satan gonna try to knock it, but we gonna still get it done, man. But you know, it was probably about an hour long, but the screen recording ain't saved, right? And we'll end off with this right here, man. Luke 13, and we'll start at verse 24, right? One of my favorite precepts, right? It says, "Strive to enter in at the straight gate, man. Focus on the truth, man. You know, the elect gonna focus on the straight things, to stand focused in this truth, scribing, doing the will, do the works, how about Shai. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in, shall not be able. And once the master of the house is risen up and has shut the door, you begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And ye shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence ye are. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you not when he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth when ye shall see Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and all the prophets in the kingdom of Yahweh, and you yourselves thrust out, man, the elect, right? He said, they shall come from the east, and from the west, and from the north, and from the south, and shall sit down in the kingdom of Yahweh. And behold, there are last which shall be first, and there are first which shall be last, man. So the ones who sing down here, the ones who like they doing evil works, the ones who sing like the Lord of Low, man, which is the elect, you know, starting with the elect, Israelites starting with the elect, man, you know, we're gonna be first, we're gonna be in rulership, you know, we're gonna get new heavens, new earth. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying, and I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or Kakadice. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shout out to the whole flesh, starting with 144,000. Shalom.